Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chronic. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Today we're going to be talking about 5 tips and tricks for the new season of Call of Duty Mobile to help you become a better player. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so tip number 5 is having the right HUD layout. Your HUD is the way your buttons are arranged on the screen. You can edit your HUD layout in the settings. It's important to have a HUD that allows you to hit each button smoothly. I personally play with 4 fingers, so my HUD will be different than someone who plays with 2 fingers. There's no universally good HUD, it all comes down to preference, so I do recommend playing around with the layout and finding one that works best for you. Tip number 4 is learning how to properly use your minimap. Learning how to properly use your minimap is vital to becoming a better Call of Duty player. This isn't just for mobile, this tip works for PC and console as well. Your minimap shows you where the enemies are, and more importantly, where your teammates are at. If your teammates are all at a certain spot on the map, the chances are very low that there will be any enemies there. So it's important to recognize where your teammates are as well as where the enemies are on the minimap. And that leads me into tip number 3, learning spawns. Learning spawns is extremely important because it allows you to know where the enemies are coming from. If you see that your team is on one side of the map, it means that the enemies are going to be spawning on the other side. So it's useless to be looking in the direction of your teammates, and it will cause you to get shot in the back. Learning where the enemy's spawn is also important for spawn trapping. Spawn trapping and keeping enemies as far from the objective as possible help you win a lot more games in Call of Duty Mobile. Tip number 2 is improving your movement. This comes back to having a good HUD layout. Having a good HUD will allow you to move around more effectively and do multiple things at a time, such as drop shotting and jump shotting. It's also going to be more effective if you use 4 fingers instead of just 2. I personally learned how to improve my movement dramatically in just a couple of days. I took it slow and learned one thing at a time. I would go into a match against bots and practice drop shotting. When I got comfortable with that, I would practice it in pubs and then in ranked. The next day, I would repeat the process with a new movement such as jump shotting. It's also important to keep practicing what you learned the day before so you can continue to improve on that as well. It is not beneficial at all to just jump right into things and try to drop shot and jump shot in public matches without giving yourself time to learn first. The last and most important tip is using the correct loadout. Using the correct weapons and perks that match your playstyle will help you improve greatly. If you are a fast-paced player who gets in a lot of close-range gunfights, you want to be using a submachine gun instead of a sniper rifle or assault rifle. And if you're someone who likes to play slow and gets into a lot of medium and long-range gunfights, you would need to be using an assault rifle or a sniper rifle instead. Figuring out your playstyle and the guns and perks that fit your style the best is the most important thing to help you become a better player at Call of Duty Mobile. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It will help me out a lot. Thank you for watching. See you all next time.